What's up, fucks? As of right now, it is 2 fucking a.m. And one of our neighbors sells happiness, I guess we'll say. But when customers come, like, they honk their horn. And it's fucking 2 a.m. You should have got that shit earlier. It's too late for that shit. Especially if you're gonna honk the fucking horn. Gotta love my neighbors. If one of them ain't fighting, they got other shenanigans going on. Dude, one got this really old car. I think it's a Mustang. I'm not quite sure, because it's a piece of shit. He's been trying to fix the engine for like a month. And dude, that thing revs like a bitch. Fucking seriously. He's gotta have problems with the exhaust, because like that thing sounds like it is just fucking coughing up metal parts every time he hits the gas. At one point they were fixing it all the way into the middle of the night. And if you fixed a car before, you know, especially if you're doing engine work, you need to rev the engine, especially if you're putting fluids in it, anything like that, except for windshield wiper fluid. No one needs that shenanigan. But yeah, they were out there drinking and fixing a car. And you want to know what? That doesn't bug me. It really doesn't. But at almost 1 a.m. that time, I did not need to hear his girlfriend calling him the N-word that many times. It just went right. Poor guy. He has a name, but I highly doubt I've ever heard her use it. Honestly. But yeah, I just wanted to come rant. Because it's just what I do, I guess. That's my job. Oh, and I heard a really, really crazy ass, I guess you'd call it a threat? I'm not quite sure. I was taking the dog to the vet. By the way, JD's doing spectacular. He's gained 6 pounds. We changed his food, and that worked. And his thyroid levels are spot on and decent, so he's all settled. He's just big and dopey. But we took our dog to the vet to get him, because we gotta get his thyroid checked every, I think it's like 2 months. So it was his appointment today. And while we were there, this woman, like, basically ran out in the street, not using the crosswalk. And the woman that was driving through had to stop all of a sudden, because she wasn't expecting some dumbass to jump off the curb and come out in front of the car. Especially not near a crosswalk. This woman almost gets her ass hit, blames it on the girl driving, and then threatens her with, "I will bring death to your face." I've never heard a threat like that, but she's going to bring death to your face. And when that girl's in the car's mom was in the passenger seat, rolled that window down and called her a skeezy ass bitch, that was funny. But she continued to make the threat, "I'll bring death to your face." I was like, where else would you bring death? Like, you don't bring death. You don't pack it in a little to-go bag and get ready to throw it in someone's face. That's not how that works. It's just not. You can't bring death to somebody's face. I wanted to tell her about it, but my husband was just like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's a crackhead. Stop." It's like, I need clarification. How do you bring death to someone's face? we never heard it before. We've heard a lot of great threats, but that was not one of them. But honestly, it made the doctor's appointment or vet's appointment like really funny. I've been threatening my husband with it all damn day. He's like, hey, it's time to make dinner. I'm like, I'll bring death to your face. He's like, could you bring my meal too? I was like, no. Because you won't be eating because I'll bring death to your face. Who says shit like that? Probably a crackhead. I think my husband's right. It's probably a crackhead. Oh, and I promise you, I have a video to upload tomorrow. No worries. I'm back. We had to have an electrician come out and rewire some shit. But it's all good now. It wasn't really my computer or anything of that. Well, it was my computer. But it was spazzing for a reason. Electricity was screwed up. I'm surprised it's not fried. It's probably because I turned it off, waiting for them to bring the electrician. What had started it was all of a sudden lights went out. And it's because my husband was in his office looking at his cell phone, doing work on his computer, and watching Netflix. And then the lights went out. It all came back on. He just blew a breaker or whatever. But we all had problems with our shit after that. It was, my husband is in IT, so we have, like hubs and modems and all that shit in our house. And it was that went down, and then I still couldn't bring my shit up. But it's fine now. It's fixed. It wasn't, my computer's not completely boned. It is just spazzing. But we're good now. We're all good in the hood. It was not my week for it, though. Seriously. I could have done without it. Anyways, tomorrow, my friends, I will have a video for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, and for everybody who keeps wondering, yes, I have lost my mind. I'm not going to go find it because I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere that I thought would be a good spot, but I completely don't know where I put it. My mind's gone. I stashed it somewhere, and honestly, I can't remember where I stashed the shit. So stop asking. Yes, lost my mind. Well, like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I'll still be sitting here in the middle of the night listening to car honks. You know what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.